Morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this, watch this. What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Oh shit, I wasn't even paying attention.
Ow! Doc, what would happen to the car?
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Uh-oh. What the fuck is a dog, Doc?
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
That's what?
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared, and the flux dispersal rate is inversely proportional to the 4th root of N.
Doc, something's way off here. Doc?
Yeah, Doc, what the fuck is going on?
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
Why is it just
I
shining through
made
his
a
face?
horrible mistake.
Doc, no!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc!
So what the
Doc!
fuck did he just do? Oh, he had a dream?
Marty, is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Fully clothed, sleep.
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late!
Telltale games are always so good. Doc, where the fuck are you, Doc? Doc made a jack off machine. What the fuck?
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right
Now,
to...
son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty.
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just... remembering.
So I want to know how the fuck we gonna get Doc back. What the? I see that up there, but select items around the lab to make sure Doc didn't leave any dangerous line. Okay.
I miss Einstein.
No, that's nothing dangerous.
A fish tank? I never knew Doc raised fish. Doc's fish had weird taste in decor. Kind of like Doc.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
Oh, why you look at his pops when you read that? Oh, that's fucked up. Come on, Marty.
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
You know, you and my folks go way back.
Yeah? So?
So how about letting me have that model courthouse, for old time's sake?
I think I'll keep it.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, look at what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something.
Where's giant speaker? Where's it at? Where's the giant speaker at?
Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Hey, Biff. I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
Okay.
Never mind.
Where's the thing? I hope I can knock his ass out with this shit.
Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything.
Hopefully Biff will get it.
Hey, Dad. I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know...
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad. It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies. Let's make some noise. It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies. I better not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow this thing out again.
Okay, so now what I gotta do?
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
You don't trust it. After I hit back. I'm not the one I did sell, but bro, why would you that airball thing, bro? I had seven rebounds and I got 280 XP. My points. It's barely anything. I'm at 50% hope. I can't. I'm looking at my dad.
Looks like a hand crank lightning rod, or maybe a lightning powered pencil sharpener.
How many people over there?
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
It may not look like much, but it packs a wallop. I keep this picture of my dad to remind me that even the most hopeless losers can grow up to be pretty cool guys. Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look! It's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff, I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh. You're right, Mr. McFly. Oh, here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks. Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
So what did I do wrong? I don't understand what I did wrong. I'm trying to get Doc's notebook back. Yeah.
And now,
Okay,
something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, Butthead.
Biff, I thought I told you not to take my son's guitar.
Oh, right. Sure thing, Mr. McFly. I was just warming him up for you, Marty. Let's see what you got. Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
There's something else I'm missing.
Now that is a dangerous amp.
Something else I'm missing. I need to.
Hey, Dad. About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way. But you know where to find me. Problem? Biff?
He's got this thing, see, and I really need to get it back.
If he stole something from you...
No, it's one of Doc's notebooks. Yeah, he found it first, but...
Oh, well then I'm not sure what to tell you. I guess you'll just have to appeal to his better angels or something.
Or something.
Okay.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad. I better not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow this thing out again.
You want to hear a number by Biff and the Biff Tones? Always happy to play for my adoring fans.
There we go. I think I figured it out just now.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
Whoa!
Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
Fuck that dude up. Got it. Yeah.
Doc,
McFly.
where are you?
Is that Doc? Is that this knock?
Doc?
Dizzy? Is that Dizzy? Look at that damn dog eye sign. Who knows? Doc? Oh shit.
Einstein! Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Take it out.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always the possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whenever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
You sure that Doc been getting freaky in there?
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
Yeah, you just said that, goddammit.
Good guy.
Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
Damn. Okay.
I can use those to enter a date into the time
You
circuits.
just said that.
Once I know when to look for Doc.
You said the
I
same
can use
thing for
those
this
to
thing.
enter a date
That,
into the time circuits.
that.
Once I know when to look for Doc.
Nice. Come on, asshole. The hell?
Get out the way. I'm not playing with you.
And it's the only thing that I can do?
I can't if you're in my way. Yeah.
Display time. Okay. Sure.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Look at me. I gotta go back. So shut up.
The dog's stupid.
I did. Listen. Here. Look here. No, don't.
You gonna walk his ass on, you asshole. Why would you walk? Ain't get another passenger side? I can't do that, but... Okay.
Right here, right here.
Shoe.
This time-traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc. This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands. And by wrong hands, I mostly mean Biff.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty?
Ah!
Hold on. I was on purpose. But we were going to the first time you were selling.
What is this?
You're bullet free.
Nah. I don't think so.
So it's an item I have to use, right? Let's try to do it.
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
Wow.
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight. After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
You gonna say the same thing, ain't you? Get your ass back in that damn car. Oh, there's something else I gotta do. Dog is no help. No, it's gotta be something in this damn car. Something I'm missing. Fucking DeLorean.
This time-traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc.
Yeah, back your ass up. Shut up. Get in the fucking car. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. Hopefully. Okay, we got this.
Maybe not.
Oh,
Not sure what that... Not sure what that...
why is he cutting himself off? Hmm? He got the shoe. Maybe there's nothing I can really use.
Post-war move. Right there.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Hold on. You saw too.
I'll get you.
Bro, why would you jump? Turn over. How many?
Ooh, didn't think about this. Remember I was saying, bitch.
I can't go leave.
The shoe.
You're gonna say him.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Step away from the door!
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
E. Strickland. You aren't related to, Vice Principal Strickland, are you, ma'am?
Not that it's any of your business, but I'm his sister, Edna. Oh, and you're one of those McFly slackers, aren't ya?
Yes, what's old man Strick? I mean, what else has your brother been saying about me?
Nothing I couldn't have deduced from myself, slacker.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
Not sure what that...
Yeah, boost on?
A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
Break.
Come on, Einstein,
Leave
boy.
that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
There you're outside, dog.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny.
I ain't got all day.
Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
They both left the park.
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
I can't leave now. Miss Strickland's my only hope of finding Doc.
Oh.
Einstein brought me that shoe from the past. But when in the past? Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Some touching everything.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
Water.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
I will drop some.
Man, these are powerful. I could see Biff going into the video store.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe the filth that boy watches. Yeah, he's nothing but an out-of-control hedonist, just like his father.
If there's a clue to finding Doc out there, I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking. Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree! Yes?
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Hi, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But...
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. When was it? Oh, yes. The day that speakeasy burned down.
A speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch,
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even
She's
think about
crazy.
tossing that
She's
Kleenex
crazy.
on the ground!
Yeah, I'm out. Lady, you're crazy.
Would you mind if I stepped out for a minute? I just remembered a video I've got to return.
Do you have to go? I get so few visitors these days.
But
And I'd hate to have to tell my brother, your vice principal in charge of discipline, how rude you were to me. Especially with graduation coming up and all.
Oh, shit.
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
You! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
The candy looks older than I am.
Oh, my son finally hit his shot. Wait, who had the most points?
That tea's never gonna boil.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
The bottom here is Marty.
It'll be easy 21.
I guess I'm stuck here for a while.
On the lockdown. Oh, jeez.
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
This bitch out the room again.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
For the millionth time, you old cook.
When I said screen, what is my guy?
Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall. Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Please come, because I'm not even trying. Hold up, look at you. I know you have my name.
Clint Eastwood plunges to death on runaway train. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
It's alright. That's when I miss, I get my rebound.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Okay, you want me to wait to pass next time? Oh, my bad, you told me to wait.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Oh, he's crazy. I got something for you, old ass bitch. There you go.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's
Yeah, for the
boiling
fifth
by
time.
now.
Yeah, you said that shit a long time ago. Oh, fucking bad. The fuck?
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out! Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
That bitch crazy.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck! Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
Yeah, his dad is the cool.
Ready to go, Einstein?
Wait, we got a license? I told you said you'll bring a dog. Gonna bite you a woman.
Why you jumping?
Time circuits on. Flux capacitor fluxy. Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Let's go.
What do you use the runway? Random.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man in the street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
How'd Doc get himself into...
Doc?
Doc is his nickname. I'm good friends with Carl.
You are? Really? Oh, but I need an unbiased opinion for my story. Pretend you don't know him. How would you feel about his heroic act of destruction?
There's gotta be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see! Because you want to blast it to smithereens, just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's... Sonny Crockett.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Crockett. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
I know. I met you back. I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Ali, you wanna... I can get my rusty pencil.
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like? A hunting lodge?
Damn.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
Wow, what elite ones?
Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors. Bank of Italy?
A week off? A week off in the chat. Wait. I'm probably about 197 right now. I'm way too close.
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients. Wow, looks like they used a real shark.
Oh, really? Oh, could have been food. Okay, can I go across the street?
Actually, I'm talking right.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Stop trying to play that thing. got to.
Oh.
You are not. I swear I just got stuck. There's nothing I gotta do. You gotta hold your frame.
I just see that right there.
You say you're trying to time it wrong. Wait, why would you say you're trying to time it wrong? Only postcard. Let me go take over. What? You should get your place right. Same how I do it out here.
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
I don't know that guy's. Let's see what I got. Oh, I got the newspaper. Oh, I didn't notice that.
I don't think Doc would appreciate me whacking his dog in the nose.
You know, he might.
Where is the jail in 1931 anyway? I'd better keep an eye on this. It's really my only way of keeping track of Doc's fate.
Put your hands up. Stay back a little. Run up. Boom. Easy. You were not doing that.
According to the newspaper, Doc's not in the courthouse. He's in jail.
2 years in a row. Wait, all the two girls actually running around and they were all the way.
I'd better keep an eye on this. It's really my only way of keeping track of Doc's fate. I'd better keep an eye on this. It's really my only way of keeping track of Doc's fate. I'd better keep an eye on this. It's really my only way of keeping track of Doc's fate.
I'm feeling the best fit. I'm about to put on this shirt I never wore before.
I'd better keep an eye on this. It's really my only way of keeping track of Doc's fate.
How do I look?
I'm bored. I better keep an eye on
this. It's really my only way of keeping track of Doc's fate.
God, this is crazy.
McFly!
Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it! If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right, that's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well?
Well, what?
Well, what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly?
Yes?
That hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
No.
Maybe I should go to the jail and talk to Doc before I start dialing random people in 1931. Okay. Hey, never mind.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa! Okay. Hey, never mind. Looks like these pipes go into the basement.
Shut up. Volunteer, you don't talk.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline. Like a thorn bush in a drunkard's hand is a proverb in the mouth of a fool. Heavy. There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. Okay. Hey, never mind. I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline. Maybe I should go to the jail and talk to Doc before I start dialing random people in 1931. Lazy hands make a man poor, but diligent hands bring wealth. Maybe that's my problem. Lazy hands.
And that's right there beside him.
What are you watching? Blue quarter. 6 to 5. Yep, that's what I. In the corner.
Hill Valley Police Station. Cripes, this place looks old, even for 1931. Psst, Doc!
Marty!
Doc!
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system. Of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan, right. But what?
Hey, maybe I could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided, do you?
Why don't we tell the authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
Why don't we try to tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a pulpy mass of bones and gristle.
Who writes like that?
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
I should have guessed. Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me! 1931 me!
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely!
Won't talking to yourself cause, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
not even look like a stretch. Look at his name. My age.
Brown residence.
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me you worked at the courthouse.
I got the trip first. He might give me what, something. I got a 90 kill shot.
Don't touch those! These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm, Sonny Crockett.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, h2 of a multiplied by the inversion of h has to come out less than expectation value of a. Right? No. What am I missing here? Or do we take h as h to the a multiplied by the inverse of a might be equal to a's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible? Oh, let's start over. Force equals mass times acceleration, of course. That's Newton. But how many newtons are required to maintain a constant mass?
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Bro. Is that even open?
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
How?
Hello?
No solicitors!
Actually, you missed 2 shots.
Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors.
You took whole consent to live.
Where's Doc? Bitch ass.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Crockett, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Come on, you could trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character!
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett!
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it.
Not sure what that... I don't need to go in there anymore.
One-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally h2 of a multiplied by the inversion of h has to come out less than expectation value of a, right?
Fucking Doc, slow your ass down. Oh shit. Oh man.
Equal to a's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the
Come here.
gravitational constant is variable.
Where are you,
Is that
bitch?
even possible?
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge
Lies.
Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Yes, you do.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it. Well, let's start over. Force equals mass times acceleration. That's new. But how many newtons are
Okay, let's see if we can. That might come in handy.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it. Stanford Hermitian line operator. Well, in that case.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
Okay.
Stand for the one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than... Oh, no. H.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett!
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it! Gonna be the inverse. I have to...
I recorded in half. Tape recorder.
Stands for the one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of What am I missing here? Or do we take H to stand for the Hermitian line operator? But in that case, H to the A multiplied by the inverse.
Marty?
Ah!
Of A might not be equal to A's expectation. Don't think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Oh, let's start over. Force equals mass times acceleration, of course. That's Newton. But how many newtons are required to maintain a constant mass if acceleration is reduced by the inverse of...
Okay, Doc,
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was going to say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Emmett should be here. Oh man, it's hot in here.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is the Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office! I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course! Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning?
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered this subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Arthur McFly? I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
Shh! It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Crockett. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And, oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
You could meet in the speakeasy, the one that got bombed last Wednesday.
Now wouldn't that be poetic irony? But I'm not sure the building is structurally safe.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get overeager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
Never mind, I'm wrong. The pool hall isn't a charity.
Certainly not.
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
You can meet in the park.
No, that's no good. Too many of the members sleep in the park.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
You can meet over there in the jailhouse. I think they have an empty cell.
No, the jailhouse has bad associations for some of the Stay Soberites.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please, tell your friend Emmett we accept. The meeting isn't due to start for a little while, so that'll give our people some time to set up.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The rest home.
Those dear old-timers. Soup is one of the few pleasures they have left. All right, Edna, just think of all those poor unfortunates and hold your nose. Mr. Donnelly!
Oh! Yes. Oh, I'm really done.
I don't know what I just did, but what's with the living room?
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here! How about you? Huh? I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
A death wish?
Why would this game hit me right there?
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee, and he's very busy today.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
So when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you're Mr. Spy.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut ball.
Could I buy Arthur's hat off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoeshine boy? I'm hanging on to my peanut ball.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Don't mind if I do.
All right, break time's over. Back to work.
How come you won't let the Stay Sober Society hold their meeting in the cellar of your soup kitchen?
We got other plans for that cellar, and it don't necessarily involve staying sober.
I guess you won't talk about your business.
Why not? I got nothing to hide. I recently acquired controlling interest in the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen.
Isn't a soup kitchen an odd line of business for a guy like you?
I like soup. Plus, I got a heart as big as all outdoors. Buff a little harder. I want to see myself in the toes.
Hey, I represent United Charities of Hill Valley. Can you authorize me to pick up soup from your establishment and deliver it to some very deserving souls?
Nah, that Strickland dame's got the charity racket pretty much locked up. No point in giving her competition.
Edna Strickland thinks your soup kitchen might not be on the up and up.
That dame gets on my nerves. Got a great pair of gams, though.
So, one more thing about that hat.
You're testing my patience, boy.
I sure could go for some peanuts.
Lucky for you, I'm in a giving mood.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
What'd you do?
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett!
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen! Hey! Al! Fix me up!
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
They think about that, letting Einstein sniff their damn head.
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out. Huh, déjà vu.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know! Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
We've got some important information for you, but we can't yell it. It's private.
Then put it in a postcard and send it. I'm stuck up here till the boss tells me I can leave. Sorry. Some other time. What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We've got something for you.
It's a
subscription to the Accountant Weekly. He won't come out if he knows why we're really here.
No, right.
I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room. Sorry. Some other time.
Y'all gonna ask me about that.
I hate doing floaties. Makes me do them anyway.
What now?
I'm gonna bring your fucking ass outside. This one now.
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
I'm your mother's great nephew.
You mean my second cousin?
Yeah.
Glad to know you, but I can't leave this building till the boss says so. He's given strict orders. Sorry. Some other time.
Okay, so we gotta go with the ladder then.
My soul.
What now?
Look, my G. You coming down.
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We represent the law.
You don't want to go against the law, do you?
No, but I don't want to go against Kid Tannen either. And he ordered me to stay put till he gives the word. Sorry. Some other time.
I don't think that would be interested in Arthur's hat.
She's gonna pull Arthur's hat out. And
what now?
Something.
Where's my square?
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm throwing the subpoena.
You can't do that. You have to hand it to him.
Someone's playing tricks on me.
If I'm at the wall, would you let him run around me?
What now?
Arthur's already a little freaked out. I think showing him a picture of his yet-to-be-born son could turn him into a vegetable.
That's cheating.
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena.
Let me see. To give.
What's is that? Oh my god, I blocked the ball and I went in the hoop.
It's something from the town center. What we need from the town center?
Quit bugging me, or I'll tell Kid!
I don't think that would be interested in Arthur's hat. Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Crockett. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
I got a book.
Oh? Where?
Yo, what from the square am I supposed to get?
You have to deliver a lot of subpoenas?
Father's always sending me out to do these dirty jobs. He wants to expose me to different kinds of people. All he's exposed me to is a lot of new curse words.
This subpoena's for Arthur McFly?
Have you seen him?
For a few seconds in the soup kitchen, but I think he's gone back into hiding.
Brilliant deduction, Einstein.
We'll get that subpoena delivered, or my name isn't...
Sonny Crockett!
Yeah.
That's unfair. Really unfair. Unfair. Look at this, bro. What am I gonna do? Johnny, this guy, all he does is drop step.
Hey, cue ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
Bro, okay. Why would it make me jump twice? I pressed the one.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Could I have a bowl of soup?
You're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
It ain't even logical.
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribollita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried...
No skill.
Salt?
Salt? What do you think, it's too bland? Too mild? I didn't put too much pepper in it, did I?
I just think it could use a little more salt.
No accounting for taste these days. The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
Delay my board.
What are those tables for?
We keep a few extra tables around for our end-of-the-month hobo soirees. Hey, where do you think you're going?
The kitchen?
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with. Eureka!
Emmett.
Yes?
Oh, that's interesting.
Just a little mechanical ingenuity. In the end, the door is open.
Yeah, good job. Any ideas about how to get the hooch?
Hooch?
The alcohol, Emmett.
One might come to the conclusion that the hooch is being hidden in some of those barrels.
You're probably right, but which ones?
Now, if I could get my hands on some of those barrels, I could weigh them and compare their specific gravity.
Specific gravity? Come on, Emmett. Kids' goons aren't going to let us do an experiment on their barrels.
Oh, I suppose you're right. We'll just have to ask the guy behind the counter.
What? Ask him if any of his barrels are filled with illegal moonshine? Get real here.
Well, I imagined a modicum of subtlety would be used.
Subtlety, right. We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
Excuse me.
You talking to me?
Why's the soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor?
So this place used to be a soup kitchen.
What do you mean used to be? Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and the not-so-well-to-do. And no other purposes whatsoever.
Right. Mind if I look around a bit?
No.
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now. Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried paprika?
Paprika?
I just think it could use a little color.
Color?
Nice rack.
Yeah, we got all kinds of culinary enhancements back there. The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
Those who once ate delicacies are destitute in the street. Cheery. Emmett.
Yes?
We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Mary.
This hat belongs to my grandfather. Not sure what that... This hat belongs to my grandfather. I don't think that would be interested in Arthur's hat.
Shit.
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tannen's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all we have to do is to get it from her somehow. Emmett.
Yes?
We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
Nice bike. Huffy?
Huffy? I'm not huffy. I'm passionate. Passionate about justice, safety, law, and order.
Never mind. Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Crockett. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right. They'll soon be gathering at the Brown estate, and we haven't provided refreshments. I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Huh? Wait there! Sonny! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're really polite.
We don't know that.
They're a bunch of really great guys.
We don't know that.
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
You hear that?
Yes, but...
But what?
But it's still impossible.
But I promised Miss Strickland. It means so much to her.
The answer is still no.
But think of the Stay Sober Society. What'll happen to them?
They can all fall off the wagon for all I care.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No. I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait! You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You worry too much, Emmett. Now all we gotta do is serve that subpoena, and we're off to build your rocket drill.
And get my patent.
Yeah, your, patent.
Oh, let's go see.
Well, well, look who's back! They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get 'em, Matches! Come down from there, you son of a bitch!
Google. Stop timing. What time is that?
It's yours.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
What time is it? Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 7 o'clock on the dot.
On my time. It's time for 5.
Yeah, she made a timer for 7. And nobody else had no timer.
Right now! That's an order! What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
Got it.
Don't make me angry, Smucko! Get down here and face the music! You can't get away that easy. No Nobody puts one over on Kid Tannen and lives to tell about it. You're dead meat,
I don't want to
twerp.
record them right now.
Better start composing your epitaph now, because I'm gonna...
Einstein, help!
Lay off! Get away from me, you crazy mutt.
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram. Hey, where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot!
Got it. So I want to see, what is it? Here, maybe? No, I think it's... I know it's past the, past the jail, that's where it's at.
What now?
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss. Where's Kid?
Arthur McFly?
Yeah?
Got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen? Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
To a rat. Okay, did that finally. Took me forever, like an hour.
Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
Doc! I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good.
Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
Well, let's go. Let's get it. With this fucking rocket drill.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Well, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuberbacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Cool.
Oh, hot! Extremely hot! The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows. Any questions?
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses, it's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the... What? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But...
Emmett!
Coming, Father! Father!
Don't you father me, child!
You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Don't you turn your back on me!
Maybe I could just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? What did you do?
Emmett, who are you talking to in there?
No one, Father. It's my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes.
What the hell?
Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett, I'm not through with you yet!
There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father.
Someday you are going to learn.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. They call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building a good start.
Oh.
I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
I did it wrong.
I know it's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet. Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here!
Oops.
You're going to find out.
You call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building a good start. This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel. Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
You're going to find out.
You don't get to control my
I didn't
life
even
just because
realize what he
you
was
fed
saying.
and clothed me for 17 years. By Galileo's rotations. Do you ever listen to yourself?
You're going to find out.
Oh shit. Did it wrong.
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
Okay, start over.
I'm
Man.
not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. Can't you see this is eating me up inside?
Okay.
There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father.
There's a list of gobbledygook. Okay.
Why don't don't you go feed the ducks, Father?
I'm gonna feed the ducks.
Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations?
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Halfway there.
Emmett!
Keep up the good work.
Yeah, you keep on saying that bullshit.
Stop being such a crank. Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop.
What are they feeding you in that school of yours? You look like a skeleton.
I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father.
Damn it. I ain't even meant to pick
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
Interesting.
You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer.
Pressure? You're a child. You don't know anything about pressure.
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? Father, why don't you ever listen to me? Law? What use is a microorganism for law?
You keep bellowing like that.
Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it.
Von Brons have been officers of the court since God's heavenly spark first gave rise to man.
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. Why must you always scatter condescension my way?
What am I supposed to do? That was that. How pussy enough made a sheep bladder?
What did you do?
Emmett!
Shut the fuck up, man.
I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet.
Burn your bridges so cavalierly, my son. Someday.
Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine.
Will it take to light a fire under your unappreciative hindquarters?
This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel.
Trying to spin this argument around to my
Oh my
feelings.
god, what the fuck? Oh man. That shit is stupid, man.
Just pay attention to what I say.
Shut the fuck up. I am. Fucking clunky ass controls.
Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
Your ancestors are spinning in their graves right now. Someday,
Why are you always bellowing at me?
don't burn your bridges so cavalierly, my son.
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father? I have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under. The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right.
Oh my god. What? Son.
I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
Yeah, I thought you knew how to give good direction. God damn it.
Do I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? Can't you see this is eating me up inside? You don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me.
Oh my god, so he's saying it in succession. Oh man, this is stupid.
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
What are they feeding you in that school of yours? You look like a skeleton.
How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms? Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas.
Trying to spin this argument around to my failings.
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
I think I
You
have
don't
it.
get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years.
will it take to light a fire under your unappreciative hindquarters?
Well, maybe your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. Almost there.
Oh my god, how many times do I fucking do this?
Coming, Father! Stop being such a crank! Should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria. You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? One great thing ever generated by a lawyer. There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father. Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father? The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right.
Feed the duck.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it. I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top.
Oh my god. Killing me with that.
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
Should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria. No idea what kind of pressure I'm under. By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself? Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. Why must you always scatter condescension my way? If it weren't for scientists, men like you would...
Oh shit, what did I miss? I gotta do this one more time.
What did you do?
Emmett!
I don't know, what the fuck was you talking about, me? What the fuck are you talking
I get to
about?
control my life
Doesn't
just
make any
because
fucking
you
sense.
fed and clothed me for 17 years.
Okay, fed this shit?
I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father. Can't you see
current.
this is eating me up inside? You know who invented fire pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
Oh my god, what the fuck? God damn, the fucking controls on there is horrible.
Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett!
Okay, say some regular shit, buddy. That's what you do.
I know it's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet. Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? What use is a microorganism for law? Why are you always bellowing at me? This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel. If you don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself? How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms? Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop. I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later, Pop. My soup's about to boil over.
What? This isn't over, young man.
Whew.
Ah, I did it. God damn, that was intense.
Are you okay? You and your dad sounded...
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago. We... No! Oh.
What?
Eureka!
I thought
Now all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill and you and I
can take it and go.
But don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Exactly.
So tell me, Sonny, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
Oh, in about, I'd say... I can't.
Huh?
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me.
He's a fucking
See, there's
liar.
somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your invention to do it.
Oh, I hurt his feelings. That dude is broken.
I'll get it back to you, I promise. And, Emmett, you're gonna be a great inventor.
Oh man, his heart is crushed right now. That is crazy.
Wait! Keep the throttle at about 8.
Doc! Good look. What? Damn, his pants is up to his chest. How he breathe like that, I do not know.
Okay, Doc, I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here. Come on, start.
Keep the throttle about 8, Marty. Oh shit.
Sonny! You're too late!
Too late? But Doc's not supposed to be... Doc!
They're moving him to another facility for safekeeping! Oh, I better go get a quote from the police chief.
Paddy wagon intercepted. Suspect slain. And they're still after him. But how am I gonna rescue him now?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'll take this bitch's
There's
bike.
no way Edna's bike is gonna be fast enough to catch up with that paddy wagon. Or is there?
Yeah, usually, what's the name on it?
At least the rocket part came out of this in one piece.
Yep, put that one right on there. Okay.
Bro, for real, it's not even funny. Stop. You're actually reaching for nothing. I mean,
Alright, I'm coming, Doc.
Hey, there's no reason to go. That's cheating.
It sounds like that bike will fall apart.
Marty! You're still in danger, Doc. I've got to get you out of here.
What's that?
I said you're still in danger.
Never mind, never mind. Get me out of here, and we'll talk later.
Oh. How am I supposed to do this? Yeah. Hey, but you turn the air on? Oh, the sound on there.
What's he doing here?
I was playing against. I was on the 1-1 court and
Keys. The window's shut tight.
Huh? Hello, what you say, son? For what? No, you should turn it to 68. Gotta get these keys. I'm gonna get these keys. Okay. Oh. Oh.
Kid Tannen's driving the truck.
Kid Tannen? That explains a lot.
The keys are on the dashboard, but I can't reach them.
You need a protraction appurtenance.
What?
A reach extender.
I'll be back.
I'll wait right here.
How come I get a reach extender from? Let's see. Let's kids. Let's kids. Reach. Wait. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, didn't even know that was the. Hold on, go back in the window. Go back in the window. Come on, Marty. You can fucking do this. Okay.
No good. The window's shut.
Sure.
No good. The window's shut.
How the fuck did I do that then?
Not sure what that.
Let me holler at Doc real quick. See what's going on, man.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Oh, what's that is for? Oh, the tire.
Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron? Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron?
Fucking why not? Fucking stupid. Oh, you gonna whack the window with a tire?
Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron?
What the fuck you get the tire iron for? Goddamn.
Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron?
Oh my god. I'll holler at Doc real quick. Marty ain't got no.
Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron?
Marty, stop fucking saying that. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Keys.
You said that, Marty? What the f. Okay, calm down. Oh. Can I just whack that with a. Maybe I can whack that with a tire.
They won't budge.
Boy, I should slap the shit out you.
They won't budge.
Why don't you hit the lock with that? Oh, okay, I'm gonna try this.
Not sure what that.
Oh shit. That's my only options.
Keys! Keys! Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron?
Marty, why on earth would you want? I want to fuck you on this.
No good. The window's shut.
Yeah, fucking genius. What's up? Oh man, let's go here. Here's a crazy idea. Try using it.
People already got that thing.
What the oh my god. I swear I just tried this. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something here. Let me try here. Over here. I tried that. No,
I'll be back! Keys! How do I get him?
Should I whack him in the head or something? Hold on, what's the hubcap for? Let's try this.
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Why would it not? Oh. Look on this side. Oh, maybe it's this. I can do like that and just trick him somehow. I don't know.
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Marty, I'm really getting tired of your bitch ass. Oh, what I do with the doc or something?
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
But I don't give it the doc.
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Marty, I hate you. I really hate you.
Gotta set up a distraction.
How'd I do that? Go to the thing. Use it.
Yeah, take over. Don't pass on the ball.
Okay, Doc.
Not sure what that. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Right here, bro. He don't need it.
I need a distraction.
Leave it to me! Hey, driver! You're driving too fast! Watch how you take those curves! What are you trying to do? Kill me?
Not quick enough.
keep him from looking my way. Not sure what that... Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out.
Be careful, Marty!
Can you distract him again?
No problem! Hey, driver! I demand to know where you're taking me. And how long is it going to be? I object to your tone of voice, and I find this seat distinctly uncomfortable. Do you have a pillow I can sit on? Hey, I'm talking to you, driver. Don't ignore me. You!
I just punched the shit out of him.
Thanks, Doc. I guess that's why they call you the Streak.
How did you know that?
I have my sources. Stand back, Doc.
Marty! Ah!
Oh, God. Oh, that's what the...
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Sagan. Ow! Son of a bitch!
Remember you said yeah all those times?
How you doing, Doc?
Hey, get in there!
I don't play like this.
Oh! This is a rescue!
That's the idea!
Everybody follow him. Everybody
Okay,
follow him.
man, that's nothing you.
Doc!
Look!
Doc! The throttle!
Why? Oh!
Doc! Are you okay?
I'm fine. But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions my younger self's invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
Did you know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
So, what do we do now?
Now we get back to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future. Where'd you leave Einstein?
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
No, but I think we've got bigger problems right now.
Great Scott!
No, not dude.
What's happening?
I don't know. We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
Hey, fellas.
All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
History says Tanner will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
I fear that nothing will save Hill Valley from descending into the fires of chaos and corruption.
Nothing is over until Kid Tannen says it's over.
Pretty good. Very good. spend a half hour for that, bro.
Why you playing around there? Okay, pass the ball. Let your green 3. Pop. Cyrus,
Yeah.
pass the ball back. He said I want to make it 3. Oh.
That's it for that. Make sure you hit that follow and that like.
Hold on. Actually, I did pass you the ball.
I mean, leave a comment if you want me to keep going.
Well, listen.
If not,
Cyrus,
I'm gonna switch to something
right
else.
here,
You feel me? Alright, make
Please,
it do what it do.
I pay you. I'm not.